Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcome you to 6 in the City.
We got a full studio.
We have a full studio. It's Giving Tuesday. We had Thanksgiving, then we had Black Friday, Cyber Monday, now it's Giving Tuesday. We got a bunch of organizations coming in on the show today, and all of them will be worth your contribution.
Most definitely.
Right? So make it part of the season. And congratulations, Jackson Energy Authority.
Woo-hoo-woo!
#1 last night in the Christmas parade in the commercial float.
That's right.
So salute to all the folks from JA that work so hard, including yourself.
That's right. Don't forget to watch the replays of the Christmas parade on EPlus TV6.
So we had a big time, and so the season's underway. We'll have more on that. We got football coming up this week as well on EPlus TV6.
Oh,
but
that's
today,
right, the Blue Cross Bowl, right?
Yes, we've got 9 football champions coming up live and direct.
Well,
all right, we got a minute to go, so we're going to run down this show.
We better. Kyle Spurgeon is here. He's president and CEO of the Greater Jackson Chamber. He has Logan McCoy with him. Logan is VP of Existing Industry and Workforce. They took a recent trip to Japan. We're going to find out just why they crossed the ocean to do that. And Sabrina Anderson is here. She's with the Boys and Girls Club. She is talking about the Windows of Hope program that they've got going that you can make some donations to. The Dream Center is here. Robin Applegren and Meredith Gatlin, because they have a upgraded, I guess, event that's coming up in January. It's Dreams Renewed. We'll talk about that. Madeline Hefner is here. She's events and marketing manager with the Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse, and she brought with her Rita Mack because it's time for the Adoptive Teen Program and Comrades Good Deeds. Jennifer Shackelford is here because the First Methodist Church has a lot of Christmas programming going on, so we'll tell you all about that. Nicole Russell and Michelle Huey, I can't even spit it out, with the Star Center are here because January is time for the Black Time Boxing event. So you'll want to get your tickets for that. And our entertainment.
Yes. We got the Yuletide Minstrels.
That's right.
It's Rita and Randy.
Rita
we'll talk to them a little bit more.
That's it.
I think you'll recognize one of them, and we're going to get to know the other one today, right here on this 6 in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, and any way you can imagine.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future. Because while many doors open, these doors transform. They did for us. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Here we are.
Hey,
we're back.
What about that cue? Here we are live and direct. So
that's it.
Yeah,
we're
the
going
glitch
to get this
is
show
over.
started.
We're back. Yeah. Kyle Spurgeon is with us and Logan McCoy, and they were with the Greater Jackson Chamber. And City Council did accept the purchase of the Great Wolf property today.
That's fantastic. We've been working on that for 6 years.
Yeah. I was going to say, how many years has it been?
All the skeptics. Anytime somebody from the chamber comes on, everybody wants to know, well, what's happening with Great Wolf? And the land has been purchased.
That is the most asked question. I've worked at the chamber for 15 years. It's the most asked question I've had, most members of our staff. What's in second is not close to that. But now there's an answer.
Now there's an answer. So the land has been purchased and the dirt's going to be turned, and they'll get underway with some
They'll get to see progress.
within the next year, according to full
That's right, yeah. They've got equipment out there on site now. They'll start moving dirt this week. Plans are underway. They're drawing the plans for the facility. So sometime next year, you'll start seeing steel come out of the ground.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
So now you know. Now we can rest. Now
So
let's
stop,
talk.
stop asking.
Well, yeah, I guess you can always ask. Now let's talk about this trip to Japan.
Yes.
The reason for this trip and what happened and What do you think now?
The first question is the easiest one. The reason is because existing industries are the most important thing we do. Chambers, whether it's us or any chamber across the country, you get a lot of credit when you recruit new industries because those are sexy headlines, people like announcements, elected officials like that. But the most important thing we can ever do is take care of our existing industries. And that's why Logan has a job with us. That's what he does. He meets with our existing industries. We've got 7 Japanese automotive suppliers in Jackson, and every 2 to 3 years we go to Japan simply to tell them thank you.
So how important is it for them, because their culture is a whole lot different than ours, so how important is it for them, for you guys to come
extremely important
in person?
And you are right, their culture is different in many ways, but there is one distinct similarity in that once you become close and build a relationship with a Japanese individual or company, it's like in the South, you're tight. And we know the people, a lot of the folks we went to see, we've known them for several years. And they welcome us back. And the fact that we go and travel 6,000 miles to simply say thank you is a big deal. And it's resulted in millions and millions of dollars of new investment for us and hundreds of new jobs because they respect what we do.
And not many chambers will do that, right?
Yes, that's
the Greater
very
Jackson Chamber
surprising.
is unique in that
We are.
we have the capability to do that.
You see state economic development organizations that do it, TVA does, and you'll have communities that will tag on to those trips, but a community our size to plan that trip and go just with our folks here, I'm not going to say it's unheard of, but there's not a lot of other folks. It's rare.
Yeah.
And Mandy White, who is our Chief Economic Development Officer, she plans that trip. And if she ever leaves us, what she's probably going to do is become a trip planner. Because Logan will tell you, it is down to the minute, just like the Japanese trains run by the Mandy's itinerary runs to the minute.
Just that way. Logan, the
Good to
day in and day out, what are you doing with the existing industry? What's it?
So I'm visiting with our plant managers, our HR managers, and just really supporting them with whatever their needs may be. For example, a lot of our industries take advantage of the Jackson State Community College AMT program. It's a co-op program for students that are going into maintenance. And about a week or two ago, Jackson State announced a new building, and that'll allow that program to double its capacity.
Oh, wow.
And so just making sure that all of our industries are plugged in with that co-op program.
And
this is one example.
This is a new position, fairly new position for
That's
the
right.
chamber, right?
Because we've been so busy over the last 3 to 5 years, Mandy does an incredible job. But what folks don't realize is once you locate an industry, let's take Dixie as an example.
Right.
Once that announcement was made, then the hard work starts.
Right.
You're talking to them in the beginning probably every day, then it moves to probably once a week. But she has such a big role in helping the facility get started and working with their team. And in our case, the team was in Atlanta. Logan came on board to make sure that we didn't miss a beat with our existing industry, because what happens in a lot of communities is they get so focused on recruiting, they forget about the people that got them there.
A lot of expansion comes.
That's right.
Right, there it does. So what will be the follow-up to this then?
Just continuing to maintain those relationships, and then we'll start planning probably for 27. We'll go back. But it doesn't end there. It's one of the things Logan and I talked about a couple of weeks ago after we got back is making sure that we communicate with them regularly about the things that are happening in Jackson. It's not just new announcements, it's culturally.
Oh, yeah.
How can Japanese families feel confident in living in Jackson, that they'll be accepted, and they are, but they don't know that.
They don't realize that,
6,000 miles away.
Important trip. Good to see you guys.
Good to have
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you being all the best in this season.
That's
to
right.
both of you, and the chamber appreciate your work very much. Stealing this girl, we don't like that. But other than that,
Looking forward to
we'll
January.
pick that up after the first year. We're going to talk about the Windows of Hope coming up next as
That's
we
right.
continue Six in the City.
I'm Dr. Keith H. Taylor, owner and CEO of the Mid-South Dental Implant and Oral Surgery Center. Our clinic is unique because it offers oral surgery suites, general dentistry suites, as well as a fully run operating room. EPlus Broadband has never let me down. The reps that actually gave me their personal phone numbers, they definitely were compassionate. They knew that some of the technical terms they were using I couldn't understand, and they broke them down to me, and I thought this went a long way. Thank you, EPlus Broadband.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time. In partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Sabrina Anderson is with us, Boys and Girls Club here in Jackson, and the Windows of Hope. The campaign is underway. It's a Giving Tuesday, by the way. We're doing this show on Tuesday, December the 3rd, so this one organization, you can just lock up and let's get ready to go.
Anytime they get ready.
That's right. You can give all year long.
And it's easy to give, right?
Easy to give.
But let's talk about the Windows of Hope.
Absolutely. This was started back in 2000. Miss Carolyn Crawford was one of our employees at that time. She was a beautiful lady. She just had a heart for thinking things through and doing something new. So we light up the windows of the West Tennessee Healthcare Building at 1804 Highway 45 Bypass with stars and candles. So we ask people to think of giving in memory of or in honor of somebody. If you want to make a Christmas gift or a donation, just do it.
All right.
Is there specific amounts?
There are specific amounts. We start at $25, going all the way up to $500 for specific levels. But people can surprise us if they like. You know.
Your choice, right?
Their choice. For the businesses and corporations, we ask that they'll start out at either $500 and up.
Right.
And so we go to the Gleam sponsorship, which is $5,000. And the City of Jackson is one of our presenting sponsors.
Okay. Now, how do people donate?
They can donate online through secure online giving. They can do Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. It's easy.
Throw some money at you on the street.
Throw some money on the street. Or they can mail checks to Boys and Girls Club of Jackson, 832 Lexington, Jackson TN 38301.
832 Lexington 38301.
Right. And if you forget all of that, just remember giveyouthhope.com.
Giveyouthhope.com.
And it'll take you to our website.
Is that just for this campaign?
Yeah, we keep it all year round.
Okay.
Giveyouthhope.com.
So if you can't remember,
BGCA
Jackson.org.
I still want to say BGCJMC.org.
But it's BGCA.
It's BGCA.
Boys and Girls Club of America. Jackson.
JacksonTN.org. That's our website.
Just go back to that youth one there just for a moment.
GiveYouthHope.com.
That's a .com.
That's easy.
It is easy. GiveYouthHope.com.
Well, let's talk about the work of the Boys and Girls Club because you've expanded.
We have expanded. We opened a new site within Northside Assembly Church at 27 Oil Well Road. So it's a good place for kids to go that's still safe, but in a different part of Jackson.
How's that being received?
People love it.
Good.
People want to come. We have a waiting list.
Because there wasn't a location out north anywhere. Most of the locations are east and some in this area.
That's right. No locations out north, so now we do. And we've just taken it a little bit at a time so we don't scare our church folks.
You got to have that waiting list,
Got to have that waiting list.
But if people are interested in that facility, or even if they want to come, I guess you could take a tour?
You can take a tour. Any of our facilities you're able to take a tour of. All they have to do is give us a call at 731-422-2008.
The program out north the same? Is it tailored for everybody all the way up to what, age 18?
All the way to 18. That's correct. So we take them from 5 until.
Okay.
5 to 18.
5 to 18.
Yes, sir.
Now, what other locations are you still working in Jackson? We have the main one on Lexington.
We have 832 Lexington Avenue, which is the East Unit. We have Isaac Lane Elementary School, which is at 746 Lexington.
Okay.
We have Allenton Heights at 164 Allen Avenue. Okay. And then we have our Brownsville location at 127 North Grand Avenue in Brownsville. And then, of course, the new one, North, at 27 Oil Well Road within Northside Assembly.
What makes the Boys and Girls Club work?
It makes it work because the kids there love being at the Boys and Girls Club. We provide a safe place. We provide homework help and tutorial. We provide fun activities for them to be involved in and engaged in. We teach them something new. I always like to say it's their home away from home because they spend so much time with us. But I also say we're one of the best kept secrets in town because we don't charge a whole lot, but we give them so much more.
Yeah, if you haven't been to the Boys and Girls Club, you really need to go. They've got this great STEM lab, they've got the art room, they've got computer lab. It's a great place, and a game room, of course, you know. So lots of things for the kids to do and learn while they're there. So it's a great place.
The Windows of Hope campaign, once again.
We say giveyouthhope.com.
Giveyouthhope.com. Get that lined up ready. It's good to see you.
Good
Merry
to see you
Christmas.
guys.
Best in this season.
Merry Christmas.
To all you and all,
So
all your
glad
staff.
you visit.
Well, we're going to the main stage. We have
Yes, we are.
some new. This is the
Part of
Yuletide.
50% new.
50% new.
Okay.
Rita and Randy and Rita, the Yuletide Minstrels.
Come on, weatherman, give us a forecast, snowy white. Can't you hear the prayers of every childlike heart tonight? Rockies are calling, Denver snow falling. Somebody said it's 4 feet deep, but it doesn't matter. Give me the laughter, I'm gonna choose to keep another tender Tennessee Christmas. It's the only Christmas for me, where the love circles around us like the gifts around our tree. Well, I know there's more snow up in Colorado than my roof will ever see, but a tender Tennessee Christmas is the only Christmas for me. Every now and then I get a wandering urge to see maybe California, maybe tinsel towns for me. There's a parade there, we'll have it made there. Bring home a tan for New Year's Eve. Sure sounds exciting, awfully inviting. Still, I think I'm gonna keep another tender Tennessee Christmas. It's the only Christmas for me, where the love circles around us like the gifts around our tree. Well, they say in LA it's a warm holiday, it's the only place to be, but a tender Tennessee Christmas is the only Christmas for me. Well, I know there's more snow up in Colorado than my roof will ever see, but a tender Tennessee Christmas is the only Christmas for me. A tender Tennessee Christmas is the only Christmas for me.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With Utilicare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/Utilicare.
The Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation every 2 years does an unannounced on-site review to evaluate every facet of a water system. Inspection includes real-time water sampling, records reviews, personnel training, certification, and more. A perfect score is $5.99. For the third consecutive inspection, covering the last 6 years, the Jackson Energy Authority water system achieved a perfect score. $5.99, 100%, 3 consecutive times. That seldom happens, but it happened now at JEA today.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're talking about Giving Tuesday. The Dream Center is with us.
That's right. Another great
do this show on Tuesday,
organization.
December the 3rd. And they're not here just asking for money right now. So they'll take it any time.
That's
but
right.
Got a special event coming up. And so Robin Applegren is with us, and then Meredith Gatlin. And we're pleased to have both of you here. Appreciate it very much. So we maybe not a new event coming up in January. It's kind of a reconfiguring of an event that you've been doing for several years.
That's right.
Renewed.
Exactly, renewed. So in the past, this event has been called Night in the Caribbean.
Okay.
And this is our 15th anniversary
Oh, wow.
of this event. I
15
know.
years?
Yes. And as I say, we have come a long way in that time. So we wanted to do something that better reflected the heart of the Dream Center and the mission of the Dream Center. So we have changed the name to Dreams Renewed. And we are so excited this year to have Sarah Evans coming and performing.
Okay.
So in the future, when we're looking for Night in the Caribbean, it actually will be Dreams Renewed.
Yes,
So
Dreams Renewed is now the name of the event.
make that mental note because it's
So what's the date for this event?
It is January 18th. It is at the Carl Perkins Civic Center in Jackson. Yes, sir.
And it
What
starts
night
at
of the
what
week is
time?
that?
It's a Saturday night.
Saturday night. Okay,
Saturday night.
18th.
The event starts at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
So it's dinner. There'll be silent auction, live auction. There'll be some testimonies and stories from residents who are there currently, residents who have graduated the program, and we get to hear their successes. And then the concert by Sarah Evans, yes.
Okay.
And we can get tickets how?
Well, we do still have a few tables available.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Well, you
table
are start
sales.
selling all this. All
Yes.
right.
Oh, yeah. So table sales are available with Gail Gustafson, our executive director. And so the best way to get a table would be to give her a call directly. So her number is 731-613-0741. Had to make sure I had that right. And then balcony seats are also available.
Okay.
And you can go to the Dream Center website, dreamcenterjackson.com.
Okay.
And then there'll be a tab that says events. You'll see Dreams Renewed, and there'll be a link to purchase tickets.
Now, balcony tickets, are those general admission, or do you get to pick your seat?
You get to pick your seat.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Reserved seats.
Reserve seats.
Yes.
Okay.
Reserved seats.
So it's January the 18th. Well, let's get caught up on the work of the Dream Center. You got a new building, new facility.
Yes. How's the new facility working out?
We do. We are loving our new building
I
for
bet.
sure. We are so grateful for it. We house women and children, and we're faith-based program, faith-based transitional housing for women and children, and we house them and clothe them and give them pretty much all their needs. All their basic needs are met. They can go back to school if they want to. We offer classes.
Okay.
We have parenting classes, nutritional classes, budget and financing. They can stay there as long as they need to, as long as they're meeting their goals and saving money. They can they can save money while they're there to get back on their feet.
Okay.
And so.
So you can walk out and go into housing and
Yes,
jobs. and
yes,
whatever.
to help
Okay.
them, they can pay their fines off or get their driver's license back and go back to school, whatever that their goals are and whatever their needs are, they can do that because they don't have to pay anything while they're with
there.
us.
How
So,
people yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to ask, you talked about those that graduate from the program, so how long is the program?
Well, the program, the average stay is about 9 months.
Okay.
But again, like Meredith mentioned, as long as they're meeting their goals, some just, different circumstances for each resident. So they can stay up there for up to 24 months.
Up to 24.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yes.
transition time, get everybody back together and on the road.
Out and on their feet again. Now, are these people, are they referred to you from somewhere, or how do you?
Sometimes we have corrections officers calling, but sometimes they have just found us through family,
Word of mouth,
friends.
yeah.
Word of mouth. Yes.
Facebook. Okay.
Well, January the 18th is the new event, or
That's
the
right. Dreams Renewed.
Dreams Renewed.
That's right. Dreams Renewed.
Comes the 18th here at the Carl Perkins Civic Center, and the website again is
DreamCenterJackson.com.
DreamCenterJackson.com. One thing that the program is going through, and that is when you get a new facility, whatever utility costs and everything else, everybody's back together.
That's right.
Those things
Yes.
are higher, so any help that you can give any time.
Yes,
month to month.
absolutely. And this is our largest fundraiser of the year. We are primarily funded through private donations. Yes.
All right, great.
Thank
It's
you,
good to see
ladies, so
both.
much for being here.
Appreciate it very much.
Hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
We're going back to the main stage. Once again, this is Rita and Randy, and these are the Yuletide Minstrels.
All right, we're going to have a little fun with this one. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. Well, I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. You're a rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sinful sots. Your heart's a dead tomato splotch with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker sauerkraut and toadstool sandwich with arsenic sauce. You nauseate me, Mr. Grinch, with a nauseous soup nos. You're a crooked jerky jockey and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch. Your soul is an appalling dump heap, overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of deplorable rubbish imaginable. That's a new word. Tangled up in mangled up knots. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote, stink, stank, stunk.
Every 3 years, the American Public Power Association recognizes public power companies that demonstrate proficiency in reliability, workforce development, safety, and system improvement. The recognition, RP3. The highest level RP3 is the Diamond RP3. In 2023, JEA's Electric Division received the Diamond RP3 Award for the 8th consecutive time. This never happened before, but it's JEA today.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 AirVac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. And Rita Mack is with us, and Madeline Hefner. They're here representing the Exchange Club Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse. Rita is also half of our Yuletide Minstrels.
That's right. She's
With
the other
Randy.
50%.
And Randy's last name is Santiman.
It is.
Santiman.
And that's how you
Yes,
say it, Santiman.
Yes, Santiman. Well, that's
But
how we're-
he says it a little different.
He
Well,
said- he
he's
said
from,
with
he's
California.
from somewhere else.
We
He's not
are
from
from
the South.
We are from
Yeah.
the South.
So in the South, we say Santa Man.
Yeah, because we pronounce it like it's spelled.
That's right.
It's Santa Man.
Santa Man.
And at this time of year, it is Santa Man.
How'd you meet this guy? How'd you meet Randy?
Through the Jam site. He
Okay.
just put out a
Thing? Say I'm in town, want to pick
kind
and
of a-
sing? So here we go. We're
ad,
glad
I
to have you
guess,
out
you
here.
say, for somebody to do Christmas songs. So
All right.
I just
And you're like, I know
was
somebody.
like, I really like Christmas songs, but how much time is this going to take? Because I already have other things
Other things
going
to
on.
do.
But
Speaking
yeah.
of other things to
Speaking of
do,
other things.
And other things.
the Rusty Mack Adopt a Teen program is underway.
It
As we head
is,
toward it. How many children are we going
yes.
to try to adopt this year?
Well, this year we have quite a few more than last year. We
Okay.
have 355 this year.
Wow. What was
So,
last year?
205.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah, so
these
it ticked up a little bit.
It did
this year.
tick up a little bit.
these young people are what age?
Anywhere from 13 to 18.
13 to 18. And they're hard to buy for a group and everything else?
Very hard to buy for because, you know, kids are easy. You give them a toy, they're usually happy
Right.
about that. But teenagers have different needs, different wants.
yes.
And as you're saying,
And
these
those
are
different
children
wants and needs are in a different
Yeah.
price
Yes.
category.
Yes, they
so
are.
These
makes
are
it a
children
little
that are being
difficult.
served or worked with through the Exchange Club Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse. So sometimes they're just ordinary needs in their life,
Right,
depending on the
exactly.
circumstances.
They ask for simple things like socks and underwear and school supplies, that kind of thing is most often on the
So the
list.
objective of this is raise $100 per child, so we got
Right.
300 and...
Are we doing math again?
300
He
how many?
is.
Yeah.
355. 35.
Well, we're going to do it $100 at a time. so
30.
355
Yeah.
times 100, you figure
Figure
it out.
that out.
It
Right, we
happens
don't
every
do
year
math
thanks to
in-
good people in West
Let
Tennessee.
somebody else do the math on that. We know
Remind
it's
us
just
how
a lot
this-
of money that needs
how
to be
this got-
raised.
How this got started.
Well, it started in 1997. Rusty Mack was a DJ here in town and worked for a local station, and he decided that he had a son that had passed away just a few days old. And he had decided that he couldn't do anything for him, but he knew he could do something for another teenager. And he was already involved with the Carl Perkins Center, so he called and asked, do you have a 13-year-old boy that I could do Christmas for? And they were like, sure, we'll see if we can find a child that age. And how much would it take, he said, because, you know, not a lot of money. But they said, oh, about $100 would be enough to make a nice Christmas. And that was in 1997, so, you know, you could buy more back then.
Buy more, yeah.
But he did that. He went out and bought for that child. And then after he got to thinking about it, he said, well, if there's one, there's got to be more that's not being taken care of. So he called back, and they had 18. So he thought, I can't do 18, but I've got a microphone and a radio station, and I can ask people for that. So really, it's the community. It's not one person, and certainly from 18 to 355, we couldn't do that by ourselves. So we always depend on the people in West Tennessee to help. And it is in every county in West Tennessee except Shelby.
So Madeline, how do people participate in this?
Yeah, there's several ways. You can go on our website right now, carlperkinscenter.org, and the Adopt a Teen tab's right there. Yes. Or you can call our central office at 731-668-4000, and we are happy to take your call.
Okay.
Or you can, if you see me out somewhere,
That's right.
just,
That's
or Maddie,
right.
just,
Yeah.
you
Go up to
know,
you and
just
go like
come
that,
on
right?
over and hand it to me,
Sure
and I'll
can.
make sure it gets to the center, and Maddie will too.
That does happen.
It happens quite a lot.
And it's easy. You don't have to go buy anything. You don't
No.
have to go out shopping. You just say, okay, here's my $100. I want to help someone.
Everybody's busy, so that's
Right.
an easy way to do something to help a teenager.
Some
that-
groups get together too and
Right.
sponsor multiple teenagers. Or
Right.
there's a lot of different things that you can do, and every dollar makes a difference. It really does.
Sunday
These
school
numbers are going up. Is
classes.
caseload going up with the
Yes,
center?
it is.
Wow.
There's never not a need, right? So,
Right. We wish there
unfortunately,
was.
yeah, we
Right.
wish we could close the center, but
Right.
I'm afraid it's not going to happen anytime.
In
our
West
lifetime.
Tennessee, it was around 5,000 kids and families.
But thank
last
goodness
fiscal
the
year.
center is
Okay, wow.
there.
Exactly.
So we really appreciate everything that the center does for these families, not just the kids
Yeah.
themselves, but the families as well.
Right.
So
Well,
It
it's
is
special work.
all-
Any money that's left over from the $100 per child that goes into Conrad's Good Deeds, and that provides for children all during the year.
Yes, it
special
does.
things with
A lot of
athletic
school
supplies
needs,
if they're athletes or
especially.
whatever, yeah.
All right.
It's a great program.
Yes,
All right,
thank
see
you.
Rita out, you know. if you want it, it's
731
over, just take-
668.
Just take cash, give it to her, and it gets the right
That's
place.
right, 668-4000
That's right.
or carlperkinscenter.org.
CarlPerkinsCenter.org.
That's right.
Good to see you both.
Easy enough. Thank you,
Thank
ladies, so
you.
much.
Questions
Thanks
this
so
season.
much.
Merry Christmas.
We're going to continue. We're going to talk to, well, let's see who we got coming up. Jennifer Shackelford's coming up next.
That's right,
as we
First
continue.
Methodist Church,
That's
Christmas
right.
programs.
All kinds of things happening in
That's
our
right,
city.
it's that time of year.
That's part of 6 in the City.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill balance, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification. Reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants, veneers, teeth whitening, and all the other normal services you receive at the dental office. We have 2 offices, one in Milan and one in Jackson, and EPlus broadband telephone services allows us to connect both of those offices. It doesn't matter which office the patient calls, we have the ability to speak to that patient at either location.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Jennifer Shackelford is with us with the First United Methodist Church, downtown Jackson, Tennessee. We're in the season. There's special things coming up at the church during this month.
We do. We have several things, and we'd love to invite the community to come. Always free to come to any event that we have at the church, and we would just love to invite y'all. You've missed one of them already.
Oh, no.
Sadly, yes. It was the Behold the Lamb concert was Sunday night, but we Facebook Lived the event. So
Okay.
you can go to our Facebook page, First Methodist Downtown, and watch it over and over if you want to.
First Methodist Downtown on Facebook.
Yeah, and we had several Jackson musicians participate in that. More of kind of a bluegrass contemporary Christmas music from by Andrew Peterson, who's a Nashville artist, and so we did his selections of songs. It was really great. And then on the 15th of December, we have our Christmas cantata that morning at 10 a.m. So anyone is welcome to come and see that. That's more of the choir. Traditional cantata, and it's called How Great Our Joy by Tom Fetke. And there's a lot of Messiah, a couple of Messiah songs from the Messiah. So if you love that, Handel's Messiah, you can come hear a couple of those.
Is there any charge for that?
No, that's free as well.
Free as
That's
well?
our Sunday morning service at 10 a.m.
Sunday morning.
Yep. And then we have on the 22nd is an evening, kind of a traditional lessons and carols, where we have a audience participation. We'll have like the congregation sing some carols with us, but we also have musical selections from our handbells group and our choir and some of our instrumentalists. So we'll have that on the 22nd at 6 p.m. at the church, and we'll have a candle lighting service at that as well. We'll light candles and sing carols and hear some traditional Christmas music. And then the last thing is our Christmas Eve service. We always have a Christmas Eve service where we invite the community in. We'll have a candle lighting service for that too. That's at 5 p.m. on Christmas Eve. And you can wear your Christmas jammies if you want to. You know, bring your kids, bring your family. Everyone's invited.
Is that a communion service?
It's a community service too, yeah. Did you say communion? Communion. Yeah, we will have communion as well at that service, yes.
That's 5 o'clock on
Christmas Eve. Yes, 5 p.m. and children are welcome. We would love for everyone to come.
And what are your regular service hours?
Regular service hours are 10 a.m. on Sunday mornings. And if you want to get more information about the church too, it's at jacksonfumc.org. It was founded in 1826, actually. I've only been there 3 years, but it was founded in 1826. It's been around for a long time and does a lot of good for the community, so we're really
Source
happy.
for the CME church as well. That was a blessed separation, historic event that took place right on the grounds of First Methodist.
That's right.
Special
Very
church.
historic.
At one time, Church Street, had that, and the Episcopal Church, and Presbyterian Church was up there. What, in Lafayette or Maine, and the Disciples of Christ next door, and then the Cumberland Presbyterian right around the corner. So Church Street was Church Street.
It was Church Street.
It was Church Street. Now there are 2 left.
That's right.
But there are other churches downtown as well. Well, it's a great part of the tradition of the city, I think.
Yes, we love to be a part of that.
Yeah. And it's a special
Now, if
time
people
of year.
want information about all these events, is that on your website as well?
They can go to jacksonfumc.org. Also, we're going to have some flyers around town, so you might see our flyers up. You can also call the church as well, 422-4002. I think that's the number. I don't ever call it. I think that's right. Oops.
And we can probably, and also you probably have those events listed on Facebook?
Yes, on Facebook they're all Facebook events as well. You can search them.
And the Facebook page was?
It's First Methodist Downtown. If you type that in, it should pop up. So yeah.
It was good to see you.
It is.
Yeah,
Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Special things going on during this time of year.
You can always find something going on at Christmas
That's
in
right.
this area.
Yeah.
So lots of great
Let me
opportunities.
say before we get away too, because downtown's got a lot of events coming.
They do.
They have just about every day, so we'll try to get that information out as well.
It's downtown in December. So,
That's right.
I mean, there's always
First
something.
Methodist right there in the heart of all that.
That's right.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
Thanks for
Definitely
having
to
us.
see you. We're going to go back our Yuletide Minstrels
That's
right here on the main stage of 6 in the City.
Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining till he appeared and the soul felt his word. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. Oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Led by the light of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts by his cradle we stand. a star is sweetly gleaming. Now come the wise men from out of Orient land. The King of Kings lay in his lowly manger, in all our trials, born to be our friend. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, night, oh, night divine.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello, that's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Well, we're going to talk about a special event coming up in January. And Nicole Russell is with us and Michelle Huey with us. And this benefits the Star Center. Mm-hmm. They've captured two of the biggest fundraisers in our city with Dancing with the Stars.
And this one.
And then Michelle came along, or Nicole came along and said, hey, we can capture one other event here. And that's
Get them
Black
both.
Which was done several years for type 1 diabetes.
That's right, yes. JDRF started this event and did a fabulous job with it, and then it transitioned over to the Star Center a couple of years ago, and I think this will be the third year that the Star Center has put it on,
This
which
thing
is
is a big
exciting.
hit.
It is. People love it.
Out,
and I started saying it always sells out.
It does, which is a very great thing. We're very grateful for the community support. We have a lot of wonderful sponsors that help support this event year after year. Leaders Credit Union is our presenting sponsor, and then we have Raymond James and Jackson Energy Authority. So we're very grateful for everyone in the community just really embracing this event. I mean, what's better than getting dressed up in black tie attire and then coming out to watch some amateur MMA fighting? You know, it's what you want to do with your January night.
This proved to be extremely popular. It's going to be Saturday night, January the 11th. It'll be here at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. We'll start at what time?
So the doors for table guests downstairs will open around 5 o'clock, and then we'll open up the doors for general admission.
Do they have dinner and stuff?
They do downstairs, but we also have general admission tickets available upstairs. So people downstairs will kind of come in a little bit earlier so they can get checked in, get their dinner and all of that, and then we'll kick off the show around 6:30.
Any tables left to sell?
Unfortunately not, but we do have some general admission tickets available.
Okay.
If you want to go to blacktiebar.com
boxingjackson.com. You can definitely pick up a ticket or 100.
How much are tickets for the general admission?
$50.
$50.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And that gets you in the balcony.
That's right, which is great
I
seating,
was gonna say, it's
honestly, because you're
honestly
looking
probably
right
better
over.
seating than actually at one of the tables.
Exactly.
Not that the table seats aren't bad, but you're getting a bird's eye view
Get to
of
watch
everything going on.
We've got concession stands out here, so you can get some snacks and some drinks and just have a great time.
So the show itself, the actual boxing will start at 6:30.
Yes, sir. That's what time we'll kick it off.
And how many fighters are on the
I think as of right now, we have, correct me if I'm wrong, 8 local Fight Club members that are confirmed for the event. And then we're still kind of waiting to figure out about the amateur MMA card. I think we find out the week of. So.
Well, then y'all had some people. Who was it? Matt Montgomery? Who was in? We had local people to fight each other.
Right, yes. Well, that will be at the beginning of the event.
I think,
yes,
was
he had
was
Reds out there last year. He did a fabulous job, raised a lot of money for the Star Center, so very grateful for him and his support. But we've got more local fighters that are training right now and fundraising, so if you want to support their fundraising goals, you can also go to that Black Time Boxing Jackson website. All of them are listed on there. You can read a little bit about them and then donate towards their fundraising
Now,
page.
is all that on Facebook, as your Facebook page as well?
It is.
Okay. So we can either go to the website or the Facebook page.
Yes, it's either on the Star Center page or on our Black Tie Boxing Jackson, so you can
Any
go between
women fighters this year?
We do. We have one. Her name is Chloe, and I believe she's with the Jackson Police Department. So we're excited for.
Are you interested?
See her? You want to come on out and join her?
We can sign you right up.
I mean, I know you're in condition. You run miles every day.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. I mean, the only thing I would do is run away.
Okay, well,
you can run right out.
That'd be good.
And I have to scale the cage and run out the door.
We've had
but
professional wrestlers made a career of that.
I mean, it could be entertaining.
It could be. There you go.
People might pay for that, but you don't want to see me fight.
Start paying for her training.
Don't give them any ideas.
We'll get you a fundraising page set up and everything.
That's
the Star Center has these events where you have to work.
I know.
I mean, you have to dance, learn to dance. All
I know. You learn new things.
MMA boxing. So we had poor Mark Cansey out there with the Salvation Army last. He was with the Army at that
Lots
time.
of sports going on with the Star Center's
Training
events.
to hit
so,
people.
Knock them out.
So we had a ministry man out there trying to learn how to hit somebody.
I know. Bless him. Well, he's not with Salvation Army anymore,
That's
so
right,
I think that's
He's
okay.
with United Way.
That's
so
right.
it's
He's
okay.
with United
Well, that's
Way.
when he saw some potential. He said, I can do something else now. Well, it's a fun event. It's been highly successful, and we're getting an update on the work of the Star Center.
Yes, so the Star Center is doing great things. We're out in the community just trying to do whatever we can to help individuals of any disability or ability reach their maximum potential and help them in any way that we can. And so we've got a lot of donations coming out through our TTAP program, which I think is one of those programs that a lot of people might not know about, where we receive medical equipment, any type of glasses or walkers, hospital beds. We refurbish them, and then through a grant gifted to us by the state of Tennessee, we are able to give those away to individuals that might need them for free.
Okay, so if we have a walker that
we would take it from you. We would love
Good
to have
know.
it.
I mean,
yes.
On my run last week, I came across, it was on the side of the road, because I picked stuff up on the road.
Right.
But there was a walker on the side of the
there you
road.
go.
I'm going to go back after that
Perfect.
and see if it was
there
in
you
great
go.
shape.
That's right. And we can take it and clean it up and give it to somebody who might not be able to afford one themselves.
I'm going to go on a hunt, so
there
maybe
you
I'll
go.
see you.
We appreciate it.
It's good to see you both.
Thanks, ladies, for being here. And
We'll be back with-
congratulations on your job.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 weeks for the Star Center.
That's
Just
it.
Beginning a great new career here. It's all happening on this Six in the City.
That's my neighbor Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a big mistake. Hey, Joe, think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have the utilities marked before you start digging?
I'm not digging very deep. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Dad, the TV's out. Internet too.
Remember, safe digging always starts with a free call to 811. Oh, what a knucklehead.
Do you love sports? Then you should know about STEM. Because maximizing nutrition, analyzing peak muscle performance, calculating the perfect shot, and more are all made possible by science, technology, engineering, and math. In fact, there are more careers than ever in sports science. So if you have a passion for sports, then think about getting involved in STEM and improve everyone's game on and off the field. Get inspired at SheCanSTEM.com.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter which you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
It's a wonderful and busy time of the year, and I thank
Sure
all of our
is.
guests for being with us and you for sharing your time every week with us here at 6 in the City. Christmas around the world, the holiday pops with the Jackson
Ooh, that's
Symphony
right.
is coming up this Saturday with that morning, the family matinee, and then 7:30, of course, Saturday night. 427-6440 is the number for the symphony, or go to thejacksonsymphony.org, and there's still balcony tickets available. Annie, the Theater Guild, is going to run consecutive weekends, December the 13th through the 21st, and that'll be at the nedjtgonline.com with the Theater Guild. And then Ballet Arts, the Nutcracker, is coming up December 13th,
December
14th,
13th.
and 15th.
That's right.
Right here at the Carl Perkins Civic
This
Center.
Saturday is Christmas at the Walk right here downtown. Starts at 10 a.m. And then Thursday, the 5th, is the Elks Lodge Ladies Night Out Sip and Shop. It's from 5 to 9. It's at Elks Lodge 192, if you're interested in that. And then also Thursday is the Chamber's Business After Hours.
That's
It's
right.
actually at TLM Associates.
Okay.
And then Thursday the 5th, again, if you're downtown, is the Havner's Frame Shop Holiday Arts Social. It starts at 5:30. They'll have drinks, hors d'oeuvres, and music, and local art, so you can
Okay.
check that out.
Good stuff.
And then Friday the 6th
Yeah.
is Commissioner Jim Bryson with the
right.
Department of Finance and
Administration.
Administration with the Breakfast Club for the Greater Jackson Chamber. That happens at 7:30 a.m. on Friday the 6th.
That'll be at Carl Grant at Union. Is that what it's
Yes,
gonna be?
yes, it is.
We got football coming up this week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We have all the
Oh,
9
actually, no,
championships.
sorry. I'm sorry. That's Doubletree by Hilton
Doubletree by
Jackson.
Hilton,
So
okay.
yeah, don't go to Carl Grant. Go to Doubletree.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we have 9 football championships, and that's Division II on Thursday.
That's right.
And then Division I, AAA, Single A, and 5A will play Friday, and then Saturday it'll be the 4A, 2A, and 6A. The games will be at 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock that evening. They're playing in Chattanooga. So
And you can only watch on EPlus TV6.
EPlus TV6,
You can't- It won't
you're
be streamed live, so you have to
Milan
get
is playing Saturday at 2, and then Martin Westview is playing Friday at 10 a.m. Those are 2 teams from West Tennessee that made it to the finals, so our best to them.
That's right.
We'll look forward to that. Appreciate Tom Exum's work and all that stuff,
That's
getting
right.
all this scheduled and set up.
The Oz behind the curtain.
All right, well, here we go.
That's right. It is that time of year.
All right,
Here we
it
go.
is a special time of year. We're going to close this out. We really appreciate Rita Mack being
Sure
with
do.
us, and Randy Santiman.
Sentimen.
Santiman is how
We're
we're
going to
going to
say it like we're from California. Sentimen.
If we can turn Obion into O'Brien, we can turn Santiman into Santaman.
That's exactly right.
And here they are, our Yuletide minstrels. Merry Christmas.
See you next week.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of the Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of the Christmas